Are you okay?
What is wrong with you? I don't need your help.
Right.
The Last of Us began its sophomore season this past weekend, and I am so keen to talk about it. This episode picks up right where we left off last season, with Joel lying to Ellie about what happened with the Fireflies. Right away we get our first scene with Abby, and I'm glad they structured things this way. I never played part 2 myself, but I watched PewDiePie's entire playthrough at the time. In the video game we get to play as Abby, then we play as someone else, and then we play as Abby again. You know, there's a lot of back and forth, and that kind of structure doesn't really work in a video game. I'm really glad they decided to refocus the structure, tell things in a bit more of a linear way. I'm sure we'll get lots of flashbacks either way, but I do like that we get introduced to Abby so early on and we can kind of get a feel for who she is. If you haven't played the games, just know that Abby is a crucial character this season. As you see at the end of this episode, she pops up again right here. We'll talk about her more as we get to see her character develop throughout the rest of the series. But straight after our time jump, we see Ellie training with Jesse and someone else, no idea who he is, in Jackson. I have a gut feeling that this is a really important scene. We see Ellie not only showcasing how she's improved as a fighter over the years, being able to hang with this dude who was much bigger than her, but we also see for the first time that Ellie kind of enjoys violence. She yearns for it, and throughout this episode we see that she makes deliberate efforts to seek out violence. She goes shooting with Tommy, I'm assuming against Joel's wishes because Tommy later lies to Joel about it. She fights back against Tommy because Tommy leaves her off patrol duty, and she really wants to be on patrol duty. But the whole reason she's been put off patrol duty is because she goes out of her way to break the rules and put herself in positions where she has to fight. And then once she gets put on patrol, she ignores everyone's warnings to follow the rules while she is on that patrol. The biggest red flag about Ellie's behavior and attitude towards violence, so far at least, is when we see her continuing to hold her opponent in a submission at the start of the episode. Her opponent gives up, Jesse yelled at her to stop, but she's so locked in that she carries on well past the first time out. Throughout this season we're going to see Ellie delve into more of these dark places, and I'm interested to see how they approach that with this TV series. In the video game, while you're playing a game, you're the one committing the violent acts. But now we'll have to see scripted choreographed violence from Ellie, and I wonder how far they'll let Ellie go throughout the season. Nothing happens by accident in a Mazin script, and I'm wondering if Ellie will lose herself and go too far at some point in the season, in a way very similar to the one we see in the sparring scene. Speaking of that, Mazin wrote and directed this episode, and I can't say much other than great job as usual. Mazin fails to miss, like he literally has. I don't think I've ever seen anything bad from him. Even superhero movie, I'm a fan of superhero movie. We're also introduced to Dina in this episode, played by Isabella Merced. It's only been a single episode, I know, but Isabella did an incredible job here, and I might like her more than the video game version of Dina so far. Her natural charisma shines through in this role. As I'm watching it, I understand why Ellie and Jesse like her so much. Heck, even I want to be Dina's friend. She plays this role in such a sincere way. There's like a warmth when she's on screen. Merced is doing fantastic. I like her and Joel together too. I wrote down in my notes as I was watching this, Joel and Dina are low-key a duo. And it goes without saying, but her chemistry with Bella Ramsey is fantastic as well. It's great getting snapshots of Joel being happy in this episode, like when he hangs out with his nephew and Maria. It's wild that it seems like Joel has become a bit of a pillar of the Jackson community too. He's like head of infrastructure or something, the contractor.
The contractor.
Seeing Joel and Ellie at such odds with each other is still so incredibly sad to see. I remember seeing it in the video game and just being kind of frustrated, and seeing it again gives off those same feelings. And it's just a testament showing that Bella and Pascal really portrayed that relationship between Joel and Ellie so well in the first season. I obviously know what went down between them, just because I've seen the video games. But in case anyone is watching this series completely blind, I won't delve any further. All I can say is Pedro plays a sad father incredibly well. Another topic regarding Joel as a character, and something I've noticed, is that Joel doesn't regret what he did at the end of last season at all. Think about it. It's been 5 years since he wiped out the Firefly Hospital. Imagine if they actually created a cure back then. 5 years of potential progress for society as a whole, completely gone. All for Joel and Ellie to have a relationship, which at the moment is non-existent. He simply believes he's saved Ellie. I wonder how and when this news will get broken to Ellie, and how Mazin and Druckmann will reveal that information to Ellie and in turn the viewer throughout the series. Gustavo Santaolalla can be seen performing with the band named Brittany and the Jug Boys over at the barn during the party scene. Always great seeing him. His score for the games and the show are some of my favorite pieces of music to listen to, period. Obviously I'm using a ton of it in the background in this video right now. The dance bar scene, or whatever you want to call it, also looks very close to the video game. It's insane. Everyone from the extras to the costume designers, the set designers, the director of cinematography, the actors, a lot of love went into this entire episode, and I feel like this scene is the epitome of that hard work and effort. It looks incredible like the rest of the show. I don't have any crazy criticism of this episode. Maybe I will in retrospect once I've seen where they decide to go with the rest of the series, but honestly I love what they've done so far. It's a great way to reintroduce ourselves to the world for the second season. And just so you all know, I think everyone knows, but this is going to be a painful season of television, and I can't wait to delve into it weekly with you all. Subscribe for new weekly videos on this series for the next 7 weeks that the show comes out, plus some extra stuff they've been working on that still needs some time to cook but will come out very shortly. Thank you so much for watching, see you next week, and have a fantastic rest of your week. Peace out.